Gronk is coming up a number of times. We didn't really do any sort of video or address that, so I guess it's fair to do that quickly here.
Go get him. You know why you go get him? The Super Bowl, Patriots-Rams, end of the 2018 season? Yeah, 2018 season, February 2019. Was it Super Bowl 53? It would be? I think it was Super Bowl 53. Either way, probably Super Bowl 53. Gronk made the biggest play in the game. The diving, sprawling catch that sets up the touchdown. They win 13-3. And so if he wants to play and wants to come for a reasonable amount, you go get him because he's going to make a play or two in the red zone. That's all the difference. The Bengals were awful in the red zone in the playoffs. You need as many weapons as possible. Adding a guy like that, and that doesn't mean not keeping Uzomah, by the way. You do both. They would be the best friends. Can you imagine the content? CJ Uzomah and Rob Gronkowski? Oh, my goodness. It would be the best thing ever. We would try to get them on the channel every day. Not once a week. Every day, CJ and Gronk. Maybe we'll get that sponsored. We'll do the super chat thing. And
I would rename the entire channel the CJ and Gronk Talk.
That's right. Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't care about my stand-ups anymore. But the point is, I think Gronk could still add something, but you can't count on him for 17 games. It would be merely a red zone playoff Gronk that's going to make a difference. Get you 600-700 yards, 6-7 touchdowns. Be a big part of the offense when he's out there. But, if you could do it, if you could do like a 1-year deal and maybe you get CJ to 2-year deal, I'm not against that. Who wears number 87? That would be the tough part. Maybe they split it. What do you think? You want Gronk?
Do I want Gronk? Yeah, it'd be great. I'm more curious to see.
He can still ball. I mean, he was good this year when he was healthy. He was really good.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Uzomah. Because remember this time, not this time last year. Think about even 5 months ago, 6 months ago. It was, what are they going to bring him back for? How's that going to work? And I still am just as confused now, but for different reasons.
Yeah. I think they're going to bring him back, but it's tough because the tight end free agent market's flooded. So it depends on what he's asking for and what he wants. And he's going to want to be compensated. He was a big part of the team, made big plays when they needed him, the Jacksonville game, right? I mean, and that's the thing. If you have like Uzomah and Gronk, I think together you have an elite tight end room. But separate, they're good, but it's not enough. Together, it would be like, whew. It would be awesome. So, yeah, I think they try to keep Uzomah. I would say 2 years, $14 million, with incentives or something like that. And hopefully you can get him, maybe you get him a little less. Maybe he tries to test the market. I would not be shocked at all if he's like, you know what, I'm going to test the market. But it is a flooded free agent tight end market. I mean, you have David Njoku, Gerald Everett, O.J. Howard. I mean, you have a lot of guys that have talent, that are athletic, and Uzomah has kind of etched himself in here. As far as the Gronk thing, I don't think it's nearly as realistic as CJ Uzomah. But if Gronk wants to play with Burrow, I bet Burrow would want to, team up with Gronk. I don't think he would be against that at all. A disciplined player. I mean, what does that mean? Like, Gronk's really smart. That's the thing. He acts like he's a bozo. And he's fun, and he's got a personality, but he's really smart, and he's football smart. And that's the thing is, like, Jamar Chase versus A.J. Green, right? In this offense, I think there's a difference, and it was very clear how versatile Chase was and how football smart he was because they could move him around. Versus A.J. Green, it was kind of like, it's just not working, right? It's not working the way they were hoping it would. And part of that's physical tools, but I think part of that was the mental aspect. I think Gronk mentally is up there. And so instantly he would buy into Burrow and vice versa. And would they have to build a rapport and all that stuff? Absolutely. But I don't think Gronk is going to, go too wild. I think that's his personality, in front of the cameras. But I don't think this dude is doing shots the night before a game or something. This isn't like Rob Gronkowski, a.k.a. Johnny Manziel. No, it's arguably the best tight end of all time, and he handles his business when it's time to handle his business. When you sign him, you can't sign him to replace Uzomah and expect Gronk to be a 17-game tight end. It's got to be, really, to me, it's like goal line, seam routes, or red zone, seam routes, playoffs for Gronk. You're paying him to come up big at M&T Bank Stadium with the game on the line against the Ravens and paying him to handle business in January and February if you make it that far. And so If you can do that with Uzomah, a combination of those two is one of the best tight end rooms in the league, no doubt.